In this video, I'll teach you how to make a small example inverter, because this is I'm show a demo which how the inverter is what and how transformer is what. Basically, you can see in I buy a new microphone because I made a too much videos. My too much videos contain too much noise, so that's why I finally buy this microphone. Now my upcoming videos, I hope they are not noisy. Now those are project. So first, what I need to do. We need a 220 input, which I feed a 12 volt, 220 to 12 volt step down transformer, which I get my linear charger, I also make a video of these linear charger tear down. You can watch in go to my channel, or I put in my channel description. So this transformer output is AC 12 volt, which is feeding by this 2 poles to this transformer. This is another transformer which is a 12 volt. 220 volt to 12 volt transformer, but I use as a step up because it is a reality step down, because it converts 220 volt to 12 volt, but in my case I use 12 volt to 220 volt 10 voltage. And this is a neon LED. It's turned on. Now it's safe to touch everywhere, you may know. First, if you make an inverter, sine wave inverter, if you make an inverter or use inverter can output a quasi sine wave or triangular wave or stair wave, not a pure sine wave, because there are inside a switching circuit which can produce some sort of frequency to drive transformer and transformer. That's why this frequency is not a sine wave range, pure sine wave. But in this case, this is a pure sine wave inverter. This inverter takes 220 volts there and 10 volt step down, 12 volt AC, which can step up by other 12 volt to 220 volt transformer. And this is a small little project, but in future I thought that a bigger transformer, which is 1000 or 500 or 2000 watt or 500 watt, then I wind 220 volt to 220 volt conversion and try this same experiment again. So you can see it's like this load 220 volt output load switch turn on. It can turn on maximum lamp, because this transformer output is very low. But future I just say I use a 500 watt or 1000 or 2000 watt transformer is used for this project. This oil and then go there and there, do a second oil, this oil and then go this oil to output. So that is both oil or isolates both times. You can use single 220 volt transformer single way, but I don't have single transformer. I use two transformers that in series to make a 220 volt to 220 volt. And if you touch both wires at the same time, then you know that they just short. Because if you touch their single wire, this time electric circuit is not complete. Because basically problem is that the earth pole or the boosters or transformers or main which can make electricity, if what we can do, we can take one terminal of the ground terminal or neutral terminal built into the earth. So earth is basically a conductive. So earth is as a conductor. When built in the earth, it can build a neutral wire to the earth. So earth is known as neutral. You touch phase wire and stick on earth, you can get short of electricity pass your pole terminal, pass your body, face to your body, to ground to pole terminal. That's why circuit is complete. But this transformer is not do this thing, because there are isolates. There are only voltage transfer primary to secondary by only magnetic field. There is no connection between primary and secondary, and then I use two transformers for that reason. So both transformers have both magnetic field collection, meaning there are first oil made a magnetic field, and then the second oil which can induce 12 volt, which can do other oil, which can induce regain a magnetic field to induce a third oil, which is a 220 volt output, which can on this LED. So if you touch there and any single port, you are not connected with earth any terminal. But if you put both terminals at the same time, you will get electric shock. Now try some load to turn on this. That's why first I turn off this power, because this time I need to touch both wires at the same time. And other thing, it is not all charged. Meaning if there is no capacitor, so it is not required to discharge them. But one more thing, they are quite off, because This time I connect the main LED in that main LED connected without any resistor, because I have only LED. If the analog tester LED, meaning you may know analog tester. If you watch my previous video, then you know how analog testers work, but you know the analog testers have a resistor which can limit the current for you, flowing your body light to LED to your body, and this body voltage, and that's why the resistor is too high to protect yourself. But this resistor does not work for 220. Now this is 220 volt bulb. Now that both wire at the same time. Always then the AC. This time now I tell you this output that is pure AC, not a DC. But there are low turns. Because right now I have only these two transformers. Might be future I have a 500 watt or 1000 watt or 2000 watt inverter transformer, which I can rewind by 220 volt input and 220 volt output. Then I use a level test. You can easily see what. Now this is, although it is a short circuit proof, if you just stand there, it is accidentally both by short, then it cannot kill main power supply source, but it kills. Now I have one more thing. Right now, if you might be thinking, this is a DC motor. You might be thinking, what happens if you give DC motor AC voltage? So basically, there are lots of motors. Some motors are there internal circuit. If you give DC motors which is in internal circuit, it will die. But what happens if you connect without circuit a DC motor with AC? Because AC is 50 Hz AC, then it can make up 50 cycles up and down. So with DC circuit, it depends which motor direction motor move, is depending on which side are turn flow. But AC condition, voltage play both sides, back and forth, which way motor is moved. You can see it's vibrate but it's not moved, because this is the AC voltage. So if you plug DC voltage, then move one direction. Motor spinning direction is depending on which way we can apply a priority. But this case is not, because AC is moved both sides at the same time, meaning positive one side and negative other side, negative first side and then positive second side. Motor can switch both ways at the same time, so that's why it not go both forward and backward. Now, if you might be thinking, what happens if like AC voltage to the speeder, but it's not a good idea because speeder resistance is too high. It might be, now if I connect them, so you can see it produce pulsating, which is 50 Hz pulsating. Normally your eye can support flickering, but not too much. It is a very high flickering. You can easily see in camera. Also the camera amplifies the flickering. Keeping my microphone will not do what? Well, it's overloaded. So resistors are very high resistance. So this way you can turn on any AC transformer and appliance to that. But just like your two wires and touch them, it is always safe. But this is a 12 volt, not too much. Not that if you might be thinking of to move a wire block up will not go on. You can apply that transformer, which converts take input, no matter which volt, can convert output 50 to 10,000 volts DC, 15 to 10,000 or 25,000 volts DC. You cannot use these to run because there are basic transformers in AC voltage, but this transformer diagram is like that. So my model is BHC. Let me show you. There is a model BHC gas 05N 2588. So this is a model number of my flyback. So its diagram is like that. So there are primary as well as secondaries combined together, and there are one primary and two secondaries. One secondary is a step down secondary and one step up secondary. So this is a input voltage plus primary and lower secondary, step down secondary combined into single strand and combined to the other strand. This time it's supply 120 volt in there. It can 120 volt there and switching those there, which can produce 1000 volts across these two terminals 1000 volts, which is a common terminal for horizontal or the moving, so basically the TV like that. So this is horizontal terminal is one is common, and other H for size, adjust the size, meaning first H1 to H2 cross 1000 volts, and H1 to H3, and H1 to 4 cross and 4000 volts, meaning there are this side is very high voltage, so it transformer can output 12 volts. But other side is this is common ground and HV, which is for this is output side is DC, so that's why it's like a 2 diodes and 3 winding series to make them, and these winding common terminal is ground in the every side, and this transformer there's like a flexometer which is 10 ohm and another 10 ohm to a ground. So this 10 ohm can output pointer is connected to a focus and screen terminal, which then adjusts output voltage. Screen can adjust output 1 to 1000 volts, and this can adjust focus can adjust 1000 to 10,000 volts. It can give 1 to 25,000 volts DC. So there are two more tabs which connect gate side, which is HD and ABM. HD means ether. So basically you may know in TV, CRT TV, yeah, either or petrol they use ether inside which can convert the inside gas, neon gas, to heat it up to make start a reaction inside the tube to blow the tube filament to turn on the tube, and this is just for the contrast of the picture tube of the CRT. More about CRT, you can watch other too much videos in internet, you can watch other video, but right now because I don't have upload CRT video, might be future I made a sort of tear down of CRT and made a video how it's works. So basically this point is commonly ground, and this point we can get 9 volts, and this point we can get 11 volts. Okay. This point that AC and this point DC, and this point I already tell you. So this side is very high voltage side. If I connect a 12 volt, this transformer output is these two points, and either point and ground point, this output should work. But this time this output to 25 kV is a single coil, meaning this a single pole coil which is one side is ground, common ground, and one side is output. So that's why I will make this primary as a secondary coil. This coil it is small proportional as primary, and it's large secondary was as secondary. But their problem is that this secondary is very high voltage. So this secondary output is one output, which is the ground output, is also connected primary one side. I mean this TH point. So that's why this called high voltage to this transformer and short this sparking this step down transformer, although it is isolated with mains, but there are this to spark high voltage that is called this. It's actually pull high voltage out, but it's also high voltage ground terminal, negative terminals is also go to HV terminal and ground terminal, which two terminals are connected to a this transformer. So that's why these are quite risky, because this time your GHI or your main circuit battery slip out, because there I don't think it is good to do the idea, because there are the transformer, if you connect this transformer winding, this is for example transformer output to the high voltage side, only high voltage terminals like that. DC coil, same thing, because DC coil is light. This is actually I mean heavy dangerous or high voltage, and it is plus and there is a minus, meaning AC. So if supply for example you can supply there. This is a secondary winding and this is the primary. Primary winding one end is connected of the secondary winding. If some secondary winding is high voltage, it can produce a high voltage these two terminals. But some reason you are touching this input terminal, negative terminal of the flyback. I mean this flyback or this initial coil negative terminal, or you can some sort of hitting a ground, and other pole you can accidentally close your hand to other pole. It can short as well as short your hospital as well as kill you. Because this time this terminal is connected to a transformer, a standing transformer. For example, like clear, just a perfect setting. What's ignition coil meaning? So in ignition coil, you might be see this is a standing side one wire is some output, and other wire is input. One of the input wire is and one of output and one of input are both are common together. And if you turn on like that, take precautions while doing. Now if for example I connect there, we can see it's working, but still I bring this transformer to their primary side and connect the bulb to one leg there and there. You can see it still works a primary side. So it is a risk if you touch a primary side and secondary side at touch and come across them, it is still interferes you. Because primary these type of ignition coils or flybacks are primary and secondary side, one pole is common, just like that. So that means your all the circuit is common. But this time there are 220 volt transformer. So it is 220 volt is common to a 12 volt side. If so that's why they are not part of this transformer. But otherwise, if there are 1000 volts or 10,000 volts, it goes this side and cross to this wire to this one side. One input, one standing and primary, and short this transformer which can short your main AC line and clear your GFCI or full circuit. And you can pause. Never try this.